following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, you can give us a call toll-free at 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. We also have a couple of priority lines open. It's priority lines 831-685-1080. Again, the priority line is 831-685-1080, and get pushed up to the front of the line. Well, at any rate, in today's USA Today, on the back page is page 6B of the money section. 2/3 of the page is devoted to, quote, prescription drug cost up. I first have to appreciate that the United States and New Zealand are the only two countries out of 207 countries that allow direct advertising on television to people, to customers, to potential patients, to doctors. 204 of the 206 nations, it's forbidden. It's against the law to do that. Only the United States and New Zealand allow it. Now, many of these, of course, are directed towards seniors, and they pick shows, TV shows, that they just do demographics and go, oh, well, 90% of the viewers are seniors. That's what we'll advertise. And, we're talking about everything from diarrhea to high blood pressure to previous strokes, arthritis, pain, and these sorts of things, irritable bowel syndrome, digestive problems, and plaque in the arteries. And they sell products, they sell pharmaceuticals that range in price from $400 to $600 for 60 capsules. And we're looking at, you're looking at $4.50 to $6 a capsule. And of course, if they have to take 2 or 3 a day, you're looking at 15 to 20 day supply, a half-month supply. And so it would be double that. Okay, it would be $900 to $1,200 per month for these prescriptions. Well, with the 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, per 100 pounds, you're looking at $4 a day per 100 pounds. Okay, so it's $120 a month instead of $1,200 a month, like 10% of the cost. Now, you have to appreciate, with the exception of antibiotics for killing bacterial diseases like pneumonia and bacterial meningitis and things like syphilis and salmonella, which are all killable with antibiotics. Antibiotics are the only drugs, the only prescribed pharmaceuticals that cure anything. They cure it by killing the bacteria that cause the disease. All other diseases, now that's a very big statement, all other diseases, all pharmaceutical treatments are just for what? Oh, symptoms. They just treat symptoms. Whereas we have the ability to make America a disease-free country. And I mean, we're talking about type 2 diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, cardiovascular diseases. We're looking at musculoskeletal stuff. We're talking about arthritis, osteoporosis, osteopenia, things like lupus, fibromyalgia, digestive problems, irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, colitis, ulcerative colitis. We're looking at diverticulitis, Crohn's disease. Cancers are self-inflicted. Most are totally preventable. And then brain diseases such as ADD, ADHD, autism, depression, manic depression, bipolar disease, PTSD, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, MS, Lou Gehrig's disease, Huntington's disease, and so on. Schizophrenia and all these kind of things. Every birth defect is preventable by supplementation. So I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate. Get a hold of the books and the CDs and DVDs, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Get a hold of the books, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. The CD, we actually have the new one out. Stick a Butter Day Keeps the Doctor Away would be the CD, and the DVD would be Somebody Needs to Go to Jail. And then Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, the book. I mean, that is a classic. It goes into a lot of the epigenetics and just about every disease that is preventable and reversible with mineral supplementation. So again, the books, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Epigenetics, and Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, and your associated CDs and DVDs. And we're looking for help. We're getting, because of this Affordable Health Care Act debacle, this whole thing's going crazy. The costs are screaming up. We're talking about $6,000 deductibles. Who could, just because you have a card that says, oh, I have the Affordable Health Care Act access. Well, if you can't afford the $6,000 deductible, you can't get it. Okay? Well, by changing your diet, giving up bad stuff, fried foods, processed meats, oils, and gluten, by supplementing properly with the 90 essential nutrients appropriate to your health problem, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, and every vertebrate, including human beings, whether you're a whale or a fish or a turtle or a rat or a rabbit or a flamingo or a human being, all vertebrates require these 90 essential nutrients just for our genes, DNA, RNA, and telomeres to do their jobs, our stem cells to do their jobs. Okay? But then we have secret sauces for over 900 different diseases. And because of the projects I've done with the National Institutes of Health, we've been able to eliminate 900 different diseases in animals that still plague people. These things will work in people. I've been doing it clinically as a naturopathic physician licensed in Oregon and California, okay, since 1978. And so you can do it in people, too. I've proved it since 1978. Give your Youngevity associate a call. Get the books, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Epigenetics, Rare Earths and Cures. Become an active associate, help other people, and you'll get the tax deductions of billionaires. You'll get an income stream. What a concept. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day, as we do have some open lines. Call the priority line at 831-685-1080. That's 831-685-1080. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free at 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget the priority line, 831-685-1080. The priority line, 831-685-1080. And I want you to appreciate that we're looking for people to help us. We were getting 10,000 new patients a month, and I need some help. If you're interested in helping people getting the same tax breaks as billionaire, getting a cash flow, I urge you to contact your Longevity associate and ask for the books and the CDs and DVDs, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the new CD, A Stick of Butter a Day Keeps the Doctor Away, and the DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and, of course, Rare Earths Been Cures, and the CD for that would be What Kills Billionaires. Well, let's see here. Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk a bit about breast cancer, as I've got a story that came from CBS News headline, Are Some Breast Cancer Patients Getting Too Much Radiation? Say more than half of older women with early breast cancer get more radiation therapy than needed, according to a recent study. They analyzed data from 2011 cancer patients, and researchers estimated $164 million could have been saved by ordering shorter radiation courses, according to the lead author, Dr. Rachel Greenup. She's an assistant professor of surgery at Duke University Medical Center Cancer Institute. She's quoted as saying, women who are eligible for shorter radiation courses or omission of radiation were still receiving longer and more costly radiation courses. For the study, they used data from 43,000 breast cancer patients age 50 and older from the U.S. National Cancer Database, finding 57% of women who could have avoided breast cancer radiation or undergone the shorter course still got the 6-week course. All patients had small tumors that had not spread to the lymph nodes and undergone lumpectomies, and followed by breast cancer radiation and to reduce their odds of recurrence. And they say the shorter radiation courses are higher radiation doses with less sessions, and they're also less expensive. The cost for the 6-week course is about $13,000, whereas the 4-week course, the shorter course, is only $8,000. So for the entire year, radiation costs for those who could have skipped or had the shortened treatment was $420.2 million. And previous research had shown that patients that were eligible for the 4-week course had no greater risk of cancer recurrence compared to those with the 6-week course. And they found in another study that carefully selected women aged 70 and older had no additional survival benefit with the 6-week regimen compared to those getting just the lumpectomy and no radiation. Bottom line, according to Dr. Laura Kruper, of the co-director of the breast cancer program for the City of Hope Comprehensive Cancer Center, says there is a potential to decrease the cost and burden of treatments for early-stage breast cancer without compromising care. So there you go. Once again, they're overdoing just to make some extra money.
Oh, exactly right. And, of course, there's no oversight of the medical system. There's nobody checking the doctor's diagnoses, treatment plan, or billings every 3 months. There's nobody doing it. And so when insurance came along 100-plus years ago, health insurance, doctors realized immediately that they could always pick the most expensive treatment out of the variables available for their own benefit. And this is why the medical system is corrupt, why they have so many accidents, why they have, they have the most terrible record of any profession in the United States. They say, well, we saved one person. We flew them out of Antarctica and saved their frostbite toes. And, you're supposed to think of the most wonderful people on earth for that, right? Well, it turns out that we're looking for help here. And, of course, we're looking for people who want to do the longevity as a business and contact them. Ask for the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. It's a trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy. And if you've never run a business before for yourself or anybody else, also get a hold of the book Wall Street for Kids and learn how to get the same tax breaks that billionaires get. We don't want to take them away from them. We want to get them, but you have to own your own business. You can't get the tax breaks billionaires get as an employee. And, of course, you also want to make sure that you're profitable. Get the book Wall Street for Kids and learn how to be profitable, learn how to maximize your tax benefits. Well, stick with us. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. For those people that call me and say, oh, I've tried for weeks to get in on the show, I could never get through, today is your day, as we do have some open lines. Call the priority line, 831-685-1080. That's 831-685-1080. Lines open. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 94 Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, we do have some priority lines open. Give us a call directly at 831-685-1080. Again, the priority line is 831-685-1080. And I want people to appreciate that the medical system has failed us terribly. You think about it. We spend more money for health care each year than all the other 206 nations in the world combined. What do we get for it? Let's see here. The number 3 cause of death in America is medical mistakes by doctors, at 251,000 killed each year. That's from Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine back 3 months ago. And that's 688 per day. 688 people a day are killed by simple mistakes. The number 1 cause of death in America is agreed upon proper medical treatment. 15 million Americans are killed, injured, and infected each year in American hospitals simply for negligence on the parts of doctors and decimal points and not washing their hands, have to go potty and all that kind of stuff. Okay? And so also our children, this will be the first generation of American kids that do not live as long as their parents. This is what we get. Also, we rank 43rd in the world. We rank 43rd in the world when it comes to longevity. There's 42 other countries whose peoples live longer than we do. That's what we're getting for spending more money for health care than all the other countries in the world combined. So I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the books Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Immortality, and Rare Earths and Cures, and learn how to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Okay, learn why the top 20 longevity cultures have 40 times 100-year-olds we do. Why do they have 100 over 250 in the population, and we only have 100 over 10,000? Ask your Youngevity associate for the books and the CDs and DVDs, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths and Cures. Add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Equally, maybe even more important, is to add 25 to 50 healthy years to the life of your kids and your grandkids. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Well, let's head to British Columbia, Canada. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
David, you're on the air.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Can we help?
Just found out about your site there, or your about you last night through an interview you had with what was it, Kevin or Benny Hinn. You're talking about a
great pastor.
You were talking about a kidney cleansing remedy there.
Okay, you're talking for somebody who's on dialysis. Are you on dialysis?
No, but I'm not too far away from it, so I'm just wanting to get on top of it here.
Sure, very smart. You want to get ahead of it. Okay, what? How much do you weigh, sir?
Right now I'm probably 135.
135 pounds or kilos?
Pounds, yeah.
Okay, and then how tall are you, sir?
6'1".
Oh, so you're very tall and skinny.
Well, I've got another issue going on with a tumor in the colon, so I did a lot of detoxing here, so I did lose a lot of weight.
Is it a cancerous tumor or benign tumor?
It's cancerous, yeah.
Okay, well, hang on. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day, as we do have some open lines. Call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080. That's 831-685-1080. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And it's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And we do have still a couple of priority lines open. Give us a call directly, 831-685-1080. That's priority line, 831-685-1080. And Doug, let's go right back to David in Canada. And let's see here. Do you have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes?
No, not high blood pressure, not diabetes, but I should mention that I did have a colostomy because the tumor actually blocked off the colon there. At one point, I had to have a colostomy, but I refused to take chemo or radiation.
Okay. All right. So right now you're just doing diet and supplements, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, trying my best there, and we're making some headway, but, it's just not quite specific enough, I think.
Let's see if we can help you out here. Okay, Charmaine?
Yes.
Okay, we have David here. He's had colon surgery because he has a history of colon cancer, has not had radiation or chemotherapy. He does have kidney failure, or they're saying he's heading towards dialysis, so we need to deal with his immune system, to support his immune system, to help him with his cancer. We also need to do something for his failing kidneys. What would you do for him?
To support all these issues, I would give him a healthy brain and heart pack. I would get him an extra bottle of selenium, Ultimate Daily Classic, Niacin Plus, and I would also maybe give him the BTT 2.0 tablets to build up his auric points.
Okay, very, very good plan. So Char's exactly right. You want to get rid of all the bad foods, all the inflammatory things that drive cancer and make it worse, maybe even have caused the cancer. You got to get rid of all the processed meats, the nitrates and nitrites, things like deli slices, sandwich meats, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, that kind of stuff. You also want to get rid of the fried foods, nothing fried. You have to get rid of all the oils. There's no exceptions. It means no microwave popcorn, no theater popcorn, no absolutely no olive oil, coconut oil, margarines, mayonnaise, cooking oils, and no gluten, no wheat, butter, and oats. And then the supplement program, as Char said, she's exactly right. At 135 pounds, you need to have to get everything for your appropriate weight to support just your basic physiology and metabolism of all your tissues, including your immune system here, which is important for you. Your own immune system is what's going to save you. Is a healthy brain and heart pack, an extra bottle of selenium, so you can have 6 of those a day, 2 at breakfast, 2 at lunch, 2 at dinner. Everything else cut in half a dose at breakfast and dinner. And then She's exactly right. You want to get your ORIC points, your antioxidant points up to support the immune system. And I'd get to 2 bottles a month of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 tablets, the BTT 2.0 tablets. I'd take 4 of those twice a day. That'll get you up over 320,000 ORIC points a day. I'd take 500,000 ORIC points just for prevention, okay, because I travel so much and I'm in different places and different diets all over the place. And then also, I would also throw in 2 quarts a month of the Z Radical liquid. So 2 quarts a month of the Z Radical liquid. It has 3 super juices, and it has fucoidin in it, which is an extract from the red marine algae that the Japanese use so effectively to reduce their risk of cancer by supporting the immune system. I'd have an ounce twice a day. It'll be 2 quarts a month. And then for the kidney failure stuff, Char's exactly right. You want the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. I'd get to 2 bottles a month, so you can take 3 twice a day. That's going to support healthy blood flow through the obstructed arteries and also support healthy blood pressure. And when people have kidney problems, reduced kidney function, it's almost always a lack of the dirty blood reaching the filtering units because the arteries that transmit it there are plugged. So we're going to support your kidney function by supporting blood flow with a healthy, the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, 3 twice a day, 2 bottles a month. Call us every 2 weeks, David. We'll walk you through this. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And you want to get directly in, the unusual empty line here on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Again, the priority line, 831-685-1080. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the book Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. Also, you want to get a hold of the book Energy Crisis, and which deals with the wonderful keto diet, and the keto bar and the keto shake, and so forth, which we have, of course. Youngevity has a great weight loss system. And you want to get a hold of those two books, again, and learn that the fact that being overweight and obese has nothing to do with eating too much or lack of exercise. It's actually a nutritional deficiency. And if you want to be successful, you have to supplement appropriately with the right things because of specific deficiencies. And you get right on the right track, get rid of the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, and take the keto diet, okay, the keto caramel bar and the keto caramel shake, and you throw in the 90 essential nutrients with the REV, R-E-V. You'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. You stay on your 90 for Life program, your 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 acids, 3 fatty acids. The magic is you'll never gain the weight back. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Texas. Janet, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Janet, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Thank you for taking my call.
Yes, ma'am.
I have 2 personal dogs. I board dogs in my house. I have several friends with dogs. I volunteer with the rescue. So I wanted to ask, my question is kind of threefold. Every day you hear about another dog being diagnosed or dying of cancer. And then also if you could talk about vaccinations and heartworm preventative and treatment.
Okay. Well, first of all, dogs can have gluten problems. These are dogs that have hot spots and they lick their toes all the time and lick the hair and the skin off. They have a gluten problem, so you may have to make sure that all the dogs that you're affiliated with and all the dogs you're not need to get the message out. They need to be on a gluten-free diet, a grain-free diet. Dogs are never meant to eat grain. They have large canine teeth because they're meant to shred up meat, okay? Grain is not meant for dogs and cats, and they're very sensitive to gluten. You go take them to a veterinarian, they give them a $50 cortisone shot, and you have to do that once a month. But it doesn't resolve the problem because it affects their intestines and they're not absorbing nutrients. Okay, so it's one of the reasons why dogs get cancer is because of the additives in the food, table scraps that people give them, fried foods, processed meats, little snacks, the deli slices, sandwich meat, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky, corned beef, spam, oils. People put a little extra oil in their food. There's olive oil, coconut oil, margarines, mayonnaise, cooking oils, corn oil, canola oil, those kind of things for their hair to get shiny. But it increases the risk of cancer. And so a lot of those factors, you're going to have to look at we actually have a line of products for animals called for tails only. Of course, that includes our legendary Arthrodex, which is a multiple for cats and dogs. It's 1 scoop for 25 pounds of body weight per day. And then I also like to make sure they get the EFAs. Our EFAs are from flaxseed oil and borage oil. Our EFA pluses are from fish oils. But we have nitrogen blown through the capsules, the soft shell capsules, before they're sealed. There's no oxygen in there for oxidation to take place in these omega-3 oils. Now, vaccinations, obviously some are required by law. Rabies shots are required by law in most states. You've got to be vaccinated once a year for rabies. Hepatitis and distemper vaccinations if the dog is an outside dog. And just remember that not only dogs and cats, but raccoons and all kinds of other critters get these things, distemper and hepatitis and so forth, all of which can be fatal to dogs, so they should be vaccinated. And if they're indoor dogs, you can make that choice. If you're not handling dogs outside the house and going to bring those viruses in the house, you might get away with not vaccinating. But if they're in contact with other dogs coming and going, it's a good idea to vaccinate them. And let's see here. What was the third part there? Can't remember right.
The prevention and treatment of heartworms.
Oh, heartworms. Okay. Yeah. If you live in a place where there's mosquitoes, they're subject to heartworms. And a lot of times you can just go by the stores that sell pet products and things, and they will have oral capsules and tablets you can give the dogs to actually kill the larvae before they come. See, the larvae aren't the problem. It's when they become adults in the right ventricle of the heart and cause a big worm embolism in the pulmonary artery, and that's what causes the death in the dogs. And so it depends. If you're in a place that has mosquitoes and the dogs are outside, I would treat them for heartworms. Great questions. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, I've got an email here from Ken, who's a 175-pound man, 6 foot tall. He's 67 years old, has bone-on-bone hips, and his doctor wants to do double hip replacement surgery.
Well, I'll bet he does.
Yeah.
Okay. But he's smart to check for other options, right? So, Charmaine, what would you do for this 175-pound guy who's got bone-on-bone arthritis in both his hips and doctors want to do double hip replacements?
Well, assuming he doesn't have any other problems, I'd get him on 2 healthy bone and joint packs. We have a gentleman that comes to our meetings every week, and he was in the same situation. And he was literally in a wheelchair. He took him 20 minutes to get from his car to the house and from the house back to the car 20 minutes. And so he never had the surgery. He's jumping up and down and doing great now. So 2 healthy bone and joint packs avoid all the bad stuff, obviously. And
of course, this is to support and promote maintenance and repair of the musculoskeletal system. And people have to remember, and they know, Char, that their skin goes away and their skin is repaired and replaced every day. The same thing is true with your cartilage and your bones. And if you're not getting everything you need to do that on a daily basis, over time, even men get osteoporosis and arthritis just like women do. It has nothing to do with menopause. Now, there's one thing missing. You left one thing out. I give you a 99 out of 100. Okay. You think this guy is in his Speedo laying out in the sun for 2 hours a day?
Probably not, so he probably should have some vitamin D3.
Yeah, exactly right. Now you get 100. Okay. So now I'd give him 2, as you point out. This is, again, to support the maintenance repair of the musculoskeletal system. Be 2 of the healthy bone and joint packs per month, a full dose, everything twice a day, except for the glucogel. He needs 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. He'll be able to accomplish that. I would also give him 3 or 4 of the vitamin D3 capsules twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. And it's got to be the vitamin D3 capsules. And we need to get him about 30,000 international units of vitamin D3 a day, get him up there. And what would you do for any pain or discomfort he has in his hips and the other joints, Charmaine?
Well, the CM cream comes with the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack. He can add some trauma oil to it and put it on wherever it hurts.
Therapy oil division, yep, you're exactly right. Trauma oil, Trauma, trauma oil. It's a blend of oils that gives pain relief. I like to put 5 or 6 drops in every teaspoon of the CM cream. As you point out, there's a wide mouth jar of the CM cream with each of the Healthy Bone and Joint Packs. So for every teaspoon of the CM cream you're going to apply to his hips or his knees or his shoulders or his back, I would put 5 or 6 drops of the trauma oil. So he may go through 2 or 3 10 ml bottles of the trauma oil per month. And email him, or I guess he can get the email, but he needs to contact us every couple of weeks, give us an update, and we'll walk him through this. It's pretty straightforward, and let's help make America disease-free. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Wallach here for Youngevity, 9th Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Washington, D.C. And Darius, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Darius, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, how you doing?
Okay, sir. How can we help you?
Hey, so I'm 22 years old, 5'9". I'm actually a brand associate, trying to get up to the sales associate level.
Okay.
So my question is, I'm trying to get the tax breaks like the billionaires. How can I do so? I've already have my mom as a customer, but and she's at IMD as well. So, can you elaborate on that a little bit?
You mean how to build your business?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, you're in luck. This is Shar. She's been with me for 27 years. She's built a huge international business. She's in, I don't know how many countries. She's in about 10, 12 countries, and in every state. And she has over 500,000 customers and associates and business builders. So, Shar, what advice would you give to Darius who would like to build a Youngevity business?
Well, the first thing is don't ever give up, because I worked in offices all my life and never made – my pay was a joke to my family. My husband was a truck driver, teamster, made a lot of money, and my pay in the office was diddlies, nothing. And now that he's retired and grown up and is a real man, I make way more. I make more money in a month than he used to make in a whole year, way more. And so he's man enough to handle it now. But it's just a matter of sticking with it, going. I went to trade shows.
Stop. Okay, stop. How did he help Darius reach strangers? What information could he give a stranger on the street or church or?
The easiest way to do it is get CDs, and the classic one of all is Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Put your ID number, your name, your phone number on it, and pass it out. And that's how the people that are in the company right now that grew their businesses, that's how they did it. And I've got signs on my truck that people can call me on my cell phone. Dead Doctors Don't Lie, ask me why with my phone number.
Okay.
So just don't give up. Just don't give up, because we got what works, and everybody else to me is just inferior.
Okay, so Darius, Shar is exactly right. Whatever you can afford, 10, 25, 50, 100. You want to get the CDs, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, or Beyond Dead Doctors Don't Lie, okay? And get your name and your ID number and your email address on it. Start loaning them out. Don't give them away. Just loan them out. Get them back in 2 or 3 days. Make sure when you loan it out, you get those people's name and address and their phone number and their email address. Get them in the system right away. And that way you can email them their ID number within 15, 20 minutes. And that way they won't get all excited by listening to the CD and then go online. So I get them in the system right away, and then tell them you want to get, and then you give them the CD as a loan. All right, then they can listen, and you say you get excited, you want to do this as a customer. You can go to malls and do this. Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and also we have a new one, which is kind of like a 25, 30-year update. It's not to replace Dead Doctors Don't Lie, but it's sort of a add-on. So it's a set of twins. It's a 2 CD set. Dead Doctors Don't Lie. And what's the new one, Shar?
A stick of butter a day keeps the doctor away.
Stick of butter a day keeps the doctor away. Exactly right. And if you're actively loaning them out, 5 or 10 a day, have a little business plan. Say, I won't go to sleep. I won't eat dinner until I loan out 5 CDs a day or something like that. But be sure you get them in the system before you loan them the CD. You have an iPad, you have an iPhone, you can get them in the system. Very easy to register them over the phone or through an iPad. Give them their ID number, and then you loan them the CD, and that way they won't get excited, get into the system, and you call them 3 days and say, oh, I already bought something. You don't want that to happen. You want to make sure you're in control of everything, and then you got to follow up and train them and work with them and make sure, teach them how to use the products properly. And as Shar said, she built her business doing trade shows, dog shows, gun shows, baby shows, tractor shows, fertilizer shows, jewelry shows. And for 2 or 3 days on a weekend or 2 or 3 days in the middle of the week. And every time a church would have kind of one of these little events where you could buy a table, for 3 days for $100 or something like that. It's all tax-deductible stuff. People are coming to you, give out samples of the cherry mints, the strawberry kiwi fruit minerals. It's amazing. People taste that stuff, they go crazy. Also, your age, don't forget Rebound for the sports drink for all these kids. Let us know. We'll walk you through this. Okay, thank you, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Sam. Super job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs.